Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about MVSDNA.com Roadmap Governance JDNA Metaverse DNA Supernode Voting DNA Testnet. The first Metaverse Dual Chain Network Architecture, delivering a next generation secure, scalable, decentralized, and interoperable dual-chain protocol that started 5 components of next generation blockchain: identity, security, performance, interoperability, oracles. Performance. The DNA chain delivers an exponentially faster throughput with greater transactions per second, providing a platform for powerful smart contracts and decentralized applications without bottleneck, congestion, or skyrocketing fee. Identity. The Metaverse avatar is an on-chain digital identity capable of owning assets and participating in smart contracts or decentralized exchange. Unlike identity data storage in traditional systems, the Metaverse avatar only reveals information when authorized by the user. Interoperability. DNA is designed as a standard to be employed on other public blockchains seeking to benefit from the scalability it offers. That standardization brings with it the potential for cross-chain DApp support and enhanced developed cooperation security. The DNA chain is a purpose-built delegate proof of stake consensus merchant in combination with the Metaverse-based chain model. This regularity increase complexity for would be attacked while rewarding honest participants. Oracle. Real-world data is brought on-chain by decentralized intermediary Oracle, where the market price, spot reserve, is started up. A simple Oracle delivers information that makes smart contracts truly much advanced feature. The delegate proof of stake DNA feature preview lighting channel between 23 supernodes and 528 regular nodes. If participants have an open channel with any of their nodes, they will enjoy lighting, fast transaction, and minimal fees. Integrated lighting channel. The DPoS consensus algorithm allow all users to participate in network security regardless of token holding and technical experience. An unlimited number of true nodes can deliver their staking power and receive their fair portion of block reward in return. The DNA token ATP transaction DNA security cross-chain high TPS, get DNA at rise BTQ DC roadmap. 19 May Dual Chain Network Architecture announcing 19 March Bureau of Correction Update Hybrid Consensus Algorithm. 16 June Metaverse White Paper Public. 17 February Metaverse ATP mainnet launch, enabling digital asset. 18 June Super Update introducing digital identities. 20 March DNA mainnet. 18 T Camber DNA testnet. 20 June Decentralized Exchange. 20 October Virtual Machine and Smart Contract. Governance DNA chain Eagle governed entirely by the community, rewarding all participants for their roles in the network. Supernode, regular node, chill node. Supernode are elected or replaced by consensus among regular nodes and make decisions on any protocol chain to the DNA blockchain. Regular node keep full copy of the Metaverse and DNA blockchain and validate block to earn reward. They can accept delegation from chill node and return their proportion of reward. Chill node do not need to maintain full copy of the blockchain and can delegate their staking power to reward node to generate reward. DNA in the new DNA Medium block. Metaverse DNA technology stack. POS, DPoS, elevating the world. Interoperability is essential for the up to DNA supernode election rules. 1. The first election cycle and reducing the cycle. The total amount of DNA is about 62 billion DNA, and each election cycle is 16 days. 2 billion blocks. The reducing cycle refers to the reward reduction of each block after 6 election cycle. 96 days, about 3 months. DNA total amount 62 billion. Electric cycle 60 days. Reduced cycle 96 days. Initial block reward 256 DNA block time. Set reward reducing occurs approximately every 3 months. So the number of DNA released every 3 months will decrease in the first reduction cycle. 96 384 days, which is approximately on year. There will be 3 reductions. The reducing coefficients are respectively with a total of approximately 13 billion DNA released. After the 4th reduction, the coefficient will be fixed at 0.95, add up to 49 billion, and a final total of 62 billion. Reducing coefficient. DNA release every election cycle. DNA release every reduced cycle. Integer value. 707 billion. 4 billion. One reduced 566 billion. Two reducing 481 billion. Total of first three reducing 412 billion. Total after four reducing total value. Two voting rules and voting reward. Each DNA correspond to one vote, and each voting right can only be used for one candidate. The DNA used for voting will be automatically locked and cannot be used for trading. Supporters can choose to lock their vote for candidates not in future elections. The calculation of votes is based on the vote weighted contribution. The following table shows the change in the contribution coefficient for 8 consecutive voting cycles. The contribution coefficient will remain as 1/5 after the 8th period. Log period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Contribution coefficient. For example, vote A will share the reward of the total pool according to his or her out contribution proportion. Suppose vote A gives 1 million votes for DNA and the total pool of votes contributed 4 billion votes. If the total reward of the current election is 500 million, then the reward that is follow. Number of consecutive log period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8. Contribution value. Number vote. Number consecutive log vote. 1 billion. 1,200,000, 1,250,000, 1,300,000, 1,350,000, 1,400,000, 1,450,000, 1,500,000. Proportion of contribution value. First contribution total contribution 250% reward 124 149 156 162 168 107 74 181 187. Rate of return 50%, 15%. 3 reward distribution in each election cycle. 10% of the block reward will be distributed as a fixed reward for the 23 supernode divided equally. The remaining 90% of the block reward will be based on contribution value of 23 supernode candidate node and will be distributed as a dynamic reward. The dynamic reward is distributed in proportion to the number of votes each of each node in the electric cycle. Within each supernode, a minimum retention of 20% and a maximum of 60% is allowed for each node, and the remaining will be distributed to vote accordingly. If a candidate node fail to elect, the vote deposit will not be returned, but will receive an allotted 80% of the dynamic reward. Example 1. Suppose the total reward in the current election is 700 million. Node A is elected as a supernode. Contribution value of the node is 40.3% and the retention rate of the node is 12%. The reward of the node is as follows: 90%, 12%, 10% fixed reward, dynamic reward, 80% vote reward, 20% supernode reward. Fixed reward received by node A. Fixed reward DNA amount 3 billion. Dynamic reward received by node A. Dynamic reward for node DNA amount 5 million. Node allocate vote reward 21 million. Total dynamic reward 27 million. Example 2. Suppose the total reward in the current election to is 700 billion. Node B is elected as a supernode. Contribution value of the node is 43%, and the retention rate of the node is 60%. The reward of the node is as follows: fixed reward received by node. Fixed reward in amount 3 billion. Dynamic reward received by node B. Dynamic reward for node allocate vote reward. Total dynamic reward DNA amount 60 billion, 10 billion, 70 billion, 80% fixed reward, 10 dynamic reward, 40% vote reward, 60% supernode reward. Example 3. Suppose that the reward in the current election is 700 billion. Node C is not elected as a supernode. Contribution value of the node is 3.4% and the proportion of vote to this node 40% of total vote. The reward of the node is as follows: fixed reward received by node C. DNA amount 0. Dynamic reward for node 14 billion. Node allocate vote reward 9 billion. Total dynamic reward 23 billion. For election process real rules 14 day rules rule for supernode modifying reward allocation. Supernode can modify the node allocation coefficient for the next period using the current period. The most common coefficient for nodes is 80% and cannot be modified beyond a 5% scope. Public announcement of distribution rules after modification is will update to the office website and cannot be changed until the first day of the next election cycle. Rounds of election. Only the votes in the previous pair can choose to roll out, change to a super node, continue to lock the current node, or do not open race, and the lock will be automatically renewed in round A. The first 90 of the 23 supernodes will move on as if in row B. The last 4 nodes will move into row B as an elimination round. 60 day row B election. All supporters are allowed to vote on candidate node can accept votes. The 90 candidate node will complete for the top 4, and the top 90 will campaign to ensure their advantage in the next round of election. Election result will be announced at the end of the day. Round A select 90 supernodes, and round B select 4 supernodes, and the votes for other candidate nodes will also be announced. 5. Early birth land. Parallel time rules. Warranty period 2090 December 30 to 2090 December 10, total of 8 days. One news that meets for condition below will be granted to be supernode at least 160 million DNA votes. Be the first 11 nodes to satisfy the first condition. To guarantee period will end on 2090 December 12. Recording is used for tagging on the website. 3. The warranted node will continue in the election ranking. Election period 2090 December 21 to 12 2090 December 28, total of 8 days. One elects the remaining supernode based on the number of votes in chronological order. 2. If the remaining candidates have more votes than the warranted node, the warranted node will still be ranked according to the number of votes. Another reserve 20 and 90 December 28 to 90 December 31, total of 3 days. One rank and announcing the list of 23 supernodes. 2. Based on the vote of the elected node, distributed the reward to the corresponding vote. Reward distributed 2020 January 50. Salary was distributed according to the ranking and the reward distribution of each elected node